Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. Taking a look at Indiana, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Orlando, they're on a roll, showing a lot of confidence in themselves. The fans are energized too. We'll see if they can keep it up.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Williams is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Clutch in at the point guard position. And for Indiana, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. Hey, Doris, at what point in the year coaching staffs really starting to optimize their rosters?
Well, B.A., I think one of the fascinating things is after about 20 games, what teams do analytically is they're going to evaluate what are their best 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, and 5-man units. What are their plus minuses? What combinations work and don't work together? The fascinating piece is over the grind of an NBA season, there's always challenges. An injury that's poorly timed, or perhaps a trade at the deadline. So many things go into optimizing your roster.
Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
And in terms of those all-star aspirations, the results so far haven't been what MP hoped for. His stats, his performance in matchups, we see there's lots of room for improvement. But knowing MP, that's room he could make up in short order and start looking more like the exceptional star he wants to be.
Three-pointer Mathurin. Orlando grabs the miss. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court, they make defenses work.
Now here's Mathurin. 23 points his last outing. The Pacers again can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Clutch. Banchero the screen. Inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
This bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. The shot. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Clutch, defended by Halliburton. Banchero no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Siakam, the screen. Nembhard, good.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Oh, a nice defensive play. Alter the shot, then stay right there to clean up the glass.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Clutch. The rebound by Turner.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Halliburton outside. Siakam for three. And he buries his first look.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
The definition of a stretch five, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a three.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Halliburton right side. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Wiseman, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. Harris is checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Caldwell Pope. Now here's Suggs, averaging around 5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
I think the value of...
MP. Orlando with the ball, trailing by 4. Here's Clutch. It's good from the top of the key.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Top it out there with Walker, and it's Turner in at the 5. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Clutch. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Clutch's shot is off.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. The finish! And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, Clutch in their last time out against the Knicks was outstanding. He tallied 32 points and knocked down his share of three-pointers. That was a factor, too. We should have expected a game like that, given his impressive form of late. We'll see if he keeps going tonight. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Clutch. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Pacers trail by 3. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. Fires from deep. Another miss by Halliburton.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. There's the three. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
That's his third three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Clutch. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Bridges, he's checked in for Halliburton. Williams is checked in for Orlando. Siakam outside. And stolen by Banchero. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Magic. They lead by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
And right now, that does it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Williams. And it's Clutch in at the point guard position. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's the steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
That puts him in the lead. Nembhard's got 6.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Turner with the block.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Clutch.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Gathering passes to Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Fires for 3. Orlando with the rebound. They host the Pistons after this one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Here's Clutch. Uses the glass on the layup. 15 points in the game.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Now here's Halliburton. Tight defense on him. Down low. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Well, exactly what you want from the guy in your pick-and-roll position. He's got to be able to set a firm screen and then find his opening.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Siakam, no good. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, coach, no doubt, wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Indiana making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Tobias Harris checked in for Paolo Banchero.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the three, but go to your first strength.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Here's Clutch. 17 points in the game. From deep. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton against Suggs. Nembhard outside. And Indiana misses again. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. There's the drive. Clutch's shot is off.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Siakam, no good. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Clutch. 19 points in the game. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Clutch. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Turner.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Can't hit from in close.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Clutch. 35 seconds left in the third. Drops in the layup for 2. Clutch has got 8 points here in the quarter.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. 19 points in the game.
And just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Clutch banked it in off the glass. Clutch has got 10 points in just the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Halliburton surveys the floor. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter.
Help, mismatch.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And now we've got an update on Paolo Banchero. What's the latest?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Magic's head athletic trainer. A bruised tailbone is what he's saying. Nothing too serious, but definitely a pain in the you-know-what. They're certainly thinking player safety first, so they'll likely err on the side of caution, but it does change their plans a bit.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Wiseman, then it's Halliburton, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Back to Wiseman. James Wiseman, a monster down low.
What you love about Halliburton is in pick-and-roll action, he always knows where to put the pass to make it easy on his teammate.
Here's Clutch. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. Blocked!
Get that out of here. Jalen Suggs, send it back. Yes, sir.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Wiseman. Now here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Clutch. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Nembhard left side. It doesn't go for him.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Fighting for the rebound, making sure they take back possession.
Here's Clutch, defended by Halliburton. Here's Clutch, driving inside.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner, he's checked in for Wiseman. Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Walker. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Suggs. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside, Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple. Indiana trailing here. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Now, this is part of the evolution of Tyrese Halliburton getting an opportunity at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Here's Clutch, defended by Halliburton. And Clutch gets it to go.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Halliburton for 3. Orlando with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Shakes him. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Clutch, defended by Halliburton. Clutch's shot is off.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste, not at this point in the game. You want the answer, can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Here's Clutch. Oh, no good!
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Turner. Siakam looking it over. The three won't fall. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Tries to keep it alive. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.